What's up, everybody?
Oh
Welcome
yeah.
to today's episode of the Boxhead Boys. We finally have another guest on. It's been a minute since we've had one. Joining us is Dylan Lesko. Dylan is at Buford High School right now, and he is committed to the Vanderbilt University. Say what's up to the pod, Dylan.
What's up, everyone?
All
Let's
right.
go.
So we didn't tell you this on purpose. We don't tell anyone this. We start the pod off every time with this thing called hot take of the day. You basically just give a hot take. It does not matter what it's about. It could be sports, it could be food, entertainment, you name it. It could be about any of that. You have to give a hot take, putting you on the spot. If you want to go first, you can go ahead. If you need a little more time, I know me and him both got our hot takes ready.
Yeah, y'all go first. Let me
All
think.
right. All right. Chris, you want to do the honors or you want me to go?
All right, I'm actually gonna switch from what I told you before.
Oh,
I'm gonna go with what I was talking about at where me and someone were talking about on the phone today. I'm gonna go with this is gonna be the best NFL era we've ever watched ever.
ever.
Yeah. Yep. Ever. I'm telling you. Yep.
Why?
Just
Like, I feel like I know
because
why. I just need you to say why.
there's 12 good teams in the AFC. There's actually 12 really good teams in the AFC. I don't think the same team out of the AFC will ever make the Super Bowl back to back again, in my opinion, because it's just that tight. And then NFC, I don't know. NFC might just be whatever, but AFC, that's why I think it's gonna be really good. AFC is gonna be really good to watch football wise. So I think it's gonna be the
I
best.
can't disagree with that. I mean, you saw the playoffs this year. It's probably been the best playoffs that I can remember. I couldn't name one year that was better than this one off the top of my head. I could be wrong, but
Mhm.
I might
I
just
don't
be
think you are.
recency bias. But
I
my
don't
hot
think you're
take, since the Super Bowl is coming up, I feel like I'll keep it Super Bowl-ish. This Super Bowl has the two most likable quarterbacks, like the most likable quarterback matchup ever. Because in years past we've had Brady and all of them, and let's be real here, not everyone is a Brady fan. But I mean, like, you got Matt Stafford on one side, Georgia boy, go Dogs. But he's also never been there. He was with the Lions his whole career. And everyone's like, man, if Stafford could just get a good team, and he finally has the good team and he finally has a chance to get a ring. And then on the other side, you got Joe Shiesty. Like, the man is insane. He's just got all the swagger. Everyone loves him. It's just two really likable quarterbacks, and it's going to be really fun to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. But personally, I feel like Joe Burrow and the Bengals are going to go into LA and blow out the Rams. I just have that feeling that's going to happen.
They might beat them. They're not going to blow them out. They won't blow them out.
I think the opposite. I think it's game over. Aaron Donald versus that O line. Oh my God. Oh my God. He might. Oh man. Listen, don't get me wrong. That O line though, they've had what did they have against the Titans game? They had 9 sacks and they still won. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I just think the Bengals kind of destined now. But that Rams team, they're playing at home. Their team's just loaded. I don't know. It's gonna be a good game though.
Yeah, I mean, the Bengals O-line isn't looking promising, but the defense, even with Eli Apple on defense, they still look good,
Yeah.
Eli Apple's not bad.
Eli Apple's terrible.
No, he's not bad. He's just good. He's not good. He had some terrible years with the Saints. He's doing good now though, for sure.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
But he talks like he's Jalen Ramsey when he's just
okay. Yeah, what he was doing after the game was unbelievable. Like talking to Tyreek Hill like he was doing something.
Did you see that, Dylan?
Oh my God.
I did see that.
He's got the ego of Jalen Ramsey, but the stats of who's someone that sucks. I can't think. Eli Apple. He's got the stats of Eli Apple.
He's got the stats of himself. That's terrible.
That's how bad he is. But what's your hot take? Was that the hot take, or are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, I know that's my hot take. I mean, the Bengals O-line, I know they've been struggling, but I feel like with this 2 weeks preparation, they're going to figure something out. I feel like they're going to shock the Rams.
Oh yeah, I think it's possible.
I like
That
it.
offense is crazy. Like they got T Higgins, they got Jamar Chase, they got Boyd. Especially if Uzama can play too. And Mixon's going. Mixon's actually probably the biggest key to their team. I won't even lie. He's been going
He's
off.
he's a fantasy sleeper every year too. I feel like every
He's
time
been
I
going
play against him in
off.
fantasy, he goes off
He's
every
making some
year.
crazy runs. Like I don't even know, man. That team is just really good.
Yeah. They just once they fix that O line, they'll be not unbeatable, but they'll be
Yeah.
elite.
Listen. They got to play in the division with the Steelers, Ravens, and Browns. That division is a toss up every year. I'm telling you.
That's true.
It's rough. It's rough. That division is rough.
True. But we're gonna go ahead and get to the little interview process of this. So starting things off, how'd you get to where you are today? Kind of give us a life story. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, growing up, I played 3 sports. I was really a baseball, football, and basketball guy. Really just tried to stay athletic. I really loved all 3 of them. Baseball, football were my main 2. Just played them in the off season when I wasn't playing baseball and really fell in love with those 2. But obviously baseball was where I had my future in and a career in really. So after my sophomore year is when I stopped playing football. Really just been focused on baseball since then. But ever since I've been little, just been around sports, been always competitive, just always trying to be outside doing something really.
Yeah. So was it just those 3 like growing up that you played, or did you ever dabble in anything else?
I think I played like a season of soccer when I was little. I think I did karate too to like toughen me up or whatever.
Yeah.
But basically 3.
How far did you get in karate? Did you get up to black belt or no?
I wasn't that good.
So you're not like Cobra Kai level good?
No, nowhere near.
Dang. Chris, I believe you got the next question.
This is well, you kind of already went over my question, but so you said football and baseball were the 2 that were your ones. What made you what was like the turning point where you were like, okay, I need to only focus on baseball, not football?
I guess just our school is so dominant in football. Really, the season was so long all the way until basically December, and then it wasn't a lot of time for really me to focus on an off-season program for baseball and really just get ready for the season the way I needed to. So I feel like going in my junior year, I needed to really make that shift to just focus on baseball and really get my body in that shape and just be at my peak performance when I needed it.
Yeah. What position were you in football?
When it was like rec football, I was quarterback and defensive end, but high school was just quarterback.
That doesn't shock me. I mean, you're a pitcher,
Yeah.
so I feel like every pitcher's a quarterback, and it's never the other way around.
Yeah.
So I've always heard your name. I went to North Gwinnett. Chris went to North Gwinnett. And I kind of was involved with the baseball team. And I always heard your name like, oh, this Dylan Lesko guy, he's really good. And then something popped up and it was showing like your pitches, like kind of your stats. So you feature a plethora of pitches in your arsenal, but you have a changeup, slider, and curveball, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yes.
And then the most notable one, which I feel like gets a lot of attention, is your fastball, which is 97 miles per hour at your age, which I'm assuming are you 17 or 18?
18.
18. That's mind-boggling because you're younger than me by like 2 years. So what kind of training did you have to do to get that velocity that high? Like, was it just natural, or did it take a lot of work to get it that high?
I mean, it's natural. I feel like I've always, for the most part, thrown harder than a lot of kids and always had a strong arm. But I mean, it still took work in the weight room. Just getting my lower body really strong, my core, just really working on those like fine-tuned muscles that really go into pitching and everything. And then just I like to long toss, and I long toss a lot. Just I feel like that strengthens my arm the most, and just really hard work in the weight room and long tossing. I feel like in the off season has helped me a great amount too.
Nice. So like when you're training to throw a ball 97 miles per hour, does it mainly come from the legs? Like, Is it all arm? Because I feel like that would tear your arm up, you know?
Yeah, it's definitely a whole body thing because as soon as you use all arm, that's probably a little dangerous, probably tear something. But it's a
Yeah.
lot of lower body just pushing off the ground, momentum, and just really just being strong everywhere to complement your arm and keep it safe.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh,
I got
man.
you. Yeah. So when I was in high school, I graduated with like Brant Panzer, Jarrett Burney, Corey Collins, all them. I remember Brant, like I felt like he just pushed off with his legs, and it just felt like a flick of the wrist for him, and he was still throwing it like 90 something. So, and it's just so crazy for me to think about that because like sometimes you'll watch some guys, not necessarily MLB, but sometimes you'll watch them in college level or other high school players too, and they'll look like they're just overpowering with their arm instead of using legs, and it's just kind of
Mhm.
weird how it works out because it can really work out either way.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
for
that's just crazy. But you were the 2020 to 2021 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year winner, and
Mhm.
you were still a junior when that happened.
Yes.
You had an 11-0 record pitching with a .35 ERA, 100 total strikeouts, number 2 prospect in
Ooh.
your class, according to Perfect Game and PBR. And you committed to a powerhouse in Vanderbilt. And according to prospectslive.com, you were projected top 10 pick. That's a lot to take in at your age. Um, you haven't even graduated high school yet.
Yeah.
So how do you keep your head straight? How do you not let like that get to you? And I guess one way to put it, read your own press clippings and just keep yourself kind of humble.
No, you're right. I mean, it is a lot. Like, I'm definitely blessed just be in this position and have all the just all that out there about me. But I mean, I feel like my dad's always taught me just there's always people out there working and trying to get better. So you have to keep trying to get better because I mean, I really haven't gone anywhere. I'm still in high school. So like
Yeah.
all of that's just people saying stuff. Like I haven't really done anything. So I got to keep working to get there. And then really just the people I surround myself with are also D1 athletes. So just surrounding myself with those type of guys who really have the same goal as me, just playing baseball and having a career in it, just helps me work hard and keep pushing myself to not be satisfied.
Yeah. So like when you found out you had the Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year award,
Mhm.
like what was your reaction? Like, did you know you were gonna get it? Was it like kind of a shock to you or
No, it was definitely a shock because I think they like emailed me and told me I won the state player. So I was like up for being like a finalist of the national. But really just when it happened, my coach told me like we had a Zoom call with like I don't even know who he told me with, just about our high school season. So I'd like come up to the school and everything. And I didn't really think much more of it. And then it was basically like a surprise. Like my whole family was there, my friends, and they had like Francisco Lindor like pop up on the screen and tell me, which that was really cool.
that's
Just
cool.
when I
That's
saw him
awesome.
up, and he was the one who told me, and it was a huge surprise, and like it was a great feeling.
Is Lindor your favorite player?
Uh, he's not
I
my
feel like he's got to
favorite.
be up there now.
Oh, he's yeah, for sure he's up there now. My favorite's definitely
Can you say that one more time? It broke up a little bit.
my favorite now is Mike Trout.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
man.
And I'm gonna go back to the Gatorade thing because I read on the website when I was doing a little bit of research to write a prompt up that your coach said, and I quote, "Dylan Lesko is without a doubt the most talented player I've ever coached in my 30 years of coaching. His greatest ability is his character and ability to lead and make everyone better and feel important. He always puts others first." When you hear that come from your coach, how does it make you feel, and what does it do to motivate you, and like how does it does it strike anything like inside of you to make you want to do something or what?
Oh, it makes me feel good for sure. I mean, just the fact he says like I'm the most talented is a huge honor because he's coached many draft picks, many state championship teams in his 30 years. So he's definitely seen the talent. And then with the character, I mean, I'm always trying to be out in the community, just really making an impact. Just trying to impact people's lives and just show people. I guess I'm more than just a baseball player, and just always trying to make people feel good. So him saying that just means a lot.
Gotcha. What kind of things you've been doing?
Um, well, as a whole, he has our baseball team. We do like we'll pack Thanksgiving boxes for those families in need. Same thing with Christmas, FCA stuff at school. Really just anything out there around Beaufort or Gwinnett County that we can get a hold of and just help the community is always something I'm trying to do.
Nice. I like that. I like that a lot, man. That's cool that your team does that. There's not a lot of programs out there that take time, out of any like off season or in season thing to focus on, service. I feel like, for a lot of, and this is for any sport, a lot of programs just focus on, okay, we're going to lift, we're going to condition, and we're going to get ready for the season. And once we get into the season, it's all ball, and I think it's really cool that y'all kind of take a step back and be like, hey, like baseball's cool and all, but we gotta, there's things that we need to attend to. I just think that's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
I
awesome,
agree.
for real.
All right, Chris, I believe you got the next question.
So Vandy, I know Vandy is the powerhouse of baseball and everything, but you're one of the best players, probably one of the most recruited players out there. So why Vandy? Were there any what were the dark horses, and like why Vandy? Why was
And
Vandy
I know
the one that stuck
it's
out the
probably a
most?
stupid question because it's Vandy.
Yeah, I know.
And it's
Yeah.
like no duh, I'm gonna go to Vandy if Vandy offers because they're just that good of a program. But what's your reasoning behind it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, I was heavily recruited, and it started kind of young. Started my freshman year, and at that time, like, I was 15. No 15-year-old really knows where they want to go, what they want to do. So for me, it kind of took a while to really figure out where I wanted to go, because at that time, I think my mind was like, what sounds the coolest? Like college football, like where am I gonna have fun? So really, at that time, Vandy wasn't the highest on my list. So it just took time of me maturing and really finding out what I needed and wanted to figure out that Vandy was the place. Because now when I see it, they produce these MLB players. They are year in, year out competing for a national championship. It's the best conference to play in. Like baseball is their main focus at Vandy. Like they're basically their football team. So when I realized that my junior year, it was really no doubt that like that's where I need to go. That's where I need to be.
Gotcha. Honestly, with your arm talent, Vandy probably could use you at quarterback too. You probably wouldn't have much time to throw. You'd probably be like Joe Burrow on the Bengals, having to run for your life the entire time. But hey, you can be the two-sport athlete at Vandy,
For sure.
So I mean, of course, to this point, your career has been kind of short. It's been on a shorter scale just because you're only 18. What's been the highlight to this point, and what's the highlight that you want to hit? Like, I guess your goal that you want to reach, whether that be for this year or the future.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I mean, it's been amazing. Just really all the friendships I've endured and people I've met, and just traveling across the country really and playing against the best competition, all these guys who I'll probably see in college, pro ball, and really just learning things from them too have really been the best parts of my experience so far. I mean, it's not every day you get to meet kids from Florida and California and Texas, and really just people who share the same dream as me, and just play with them and be around them all the time. So for that, that's probably been the best experiences. And then, I mean, first off, like I want to win state this year. Last year, we were ranked number 1 across the country in all these rankings for high school. And
y'all didn't lose a regular season game, did you?
No. And then playoffs hit. We kind of hit a cold streak, forgot how to hit a little bit, and we got upset. So that definitely hurt. So really the main goal right now is just win state. That's my big one.
Who's the team that beat y'all?
Pope High School.
Oh, they're good too. They're really good. And then I don't know if I asked also like future goal, I guess, which is obviously MLB, but like, is there anywhere else, like not anywhere else, but like any goals for, I guess, college or further than that, or are you just not thinking about that yet?
I mean, like I think about like, I guess the end goal is really just be the best pitcher really ever. Like that's the main one. But as of right now, my focus is just high school. Just enjoy it and have fun and go win state.
Jeez, I like that. I mean,
like that. What?
I can't wait.
Oh man.
I really hope you get to be the best pitcher ever, because years from now I will get to tell my kids that, hey, y'all know that Dylan Lesko guy? Yeah,
Yeah,
best pitcher
that'd
ever.
be crazy.
We
Yeah.
interviewed
man.
him. Like we know that guy. That'd be pretty cool to see, especially a guy from Gwinnett County too.
Mhm.
And you're like 5 minutes down the road from us, so I think that'd be even cooler. Um, so I think we're gonna go a little more into the personal side. We've talked a lot about baseball,
Mhm.
and we love baseball, but we want to get to the fun stuff, So we're gonna ask some personal questions, dive in. And I'll have Chris go since he doesn't know much about baseball, so he let me do most of the baseball questions. So I'm gonna let him do this one.
This is how I learned, though. This is how I learned. So, I mean, should I go with the first one? I'm just
Well,
gonna go. I'm
because he
skipping
kind
the
of
first one. We
answered
already
it,
did the first one. So, in his hot take. So I'm gonna go top 5 artists. Doesn't matter what genre or order.
and it doesn't
And
matter.
it could
Like
be
it's not
Michael
like
Jackson. It
ranking
could
them.
be
It's
Elvis
who you
Presley.
enjoy the most. I see the
It could
Uzi
be
poster behind
anyone.
you, so I know that's on the
Oh
list.
no, I was waiting. I was waiting. I've been waiting to say something the whole time.
Chris is
So,
the biggest
yeah.
Uzi fan I think I've ever met in my life, unless that's
Oh,
you.
dude.
So you might have to
God,
have a
man.
competition for that.
Oh, man. Listen, I don't care. I don't need to compete. It's just fine. It's great to find some Uzi fans out there. That's all that
Yeah.
matters to me at the end of the day.
I mean, yeah, Uzi is definitely my top guy. Game days, always listen to Uzi. He gets me fired up. That's my guy for sure. Other than him, let's see. I really like Kanye. Just he's really diverse and really every album he drops is a classic. I really love listening to him.
Mhm.
Morgan Wallen, Countryside right there.
Is that where the mullet came from?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm debating doing one because my hair is really straight and I
Mhm.
like it just kind of like goes out like that if I
Yeah.
don't like brush it right, and it kind of pisses me off. So I'm like, I kind of want to like do something to it and then get a mullet. I just haven't done it yet, but I interrupted. My bad. Keep going.
No, um,
I don't know why I had to interrupt, but I did. Anyways, go.
I really like Juice World before he died. I remember going to one of his concerts in Atlanta.
That's cool.
That was cool for sure. You get just be able to see him before he died. And then I guess my fifth one. I like 21 Savage, especially him on a feature. He doesn't
Oh
miss.
my God,
Best
dude.
feature
Holy
artist.
cow.
He's the best feature artist. There's no like.
I
I don't think
agree.
he's ever missed ever. Like it's actually so crazy.
Chris, didn't you say that on like a hot takes once?
No,
Like,
I did. That's the craziest thing about it. Like I
because I
said
didn't
that.
really think
He
about it. I was
like,
like, oh yeah, whatever. And then I went and listened to like some features with 21 in it. And I was like, okay, I think he might be right.
no,
Like,
like dude, he
He's right.
literally put him on a song with literally Miley Cyrus, and I promise you, he'll do perfectly fine. Like, it's actually really scary. It's really scary.
he could pull a Lil Durk and do a song with Morgan Wallen, and he'd probably go
To be
crazy on it.
honest,
Let's be real here.
I'm trying to think. No, he makes. Nah, he hasn't made anything like that. I was trying to think if he's made something crazy, but he really hasn't. So,
Yeah.
but no, for sure.
What was he
He's
just
most
featured on? I
above
feel like he
there.
was just featured on something.
Oh,
It's called Gunna.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Which song was it?
that's actually the craziest. I don't know what it's called. It's like thought it was a problem or so. Thought I would. I don't know what it's called. It's something
Yeah.
with Mike Will made it. I don't know. That beat's so crazy. Oh man, get me
Yeah,
started.
Gotcha. I'm gonna stay on music real quick and ask you a follow-up question. It's not on our list. What's your pitching song? And I don't know if you hit it all. What's your walkout song?
Oh, I mean, I've actually been thinking about that one for this year.
Or what
When
was
I
it
was-
last year? If you don't have it for this year.
yeah. Last year it was some Uzi song. I can't think. It might have been like Loaded or 20 Minutes or something like that.
Ooh, those are good ones.
Yeah, no, Load is the one. Oh man, if I
And
walk
then-
out to Loaded, I'd be going crazy.
Was that for pitching or for hitting?
That was for pitching.
And did you hit it all or no?
Yeah, I did. And I think I used 5% Tint by Travis Scott.
That's a good one. That's a good one. So, do you need any ideas for this year? Because we can give you ideas.
I'd love to hear him.
Okay, so I honestly think for like that pitching song, I feel like you got to go with some like hard rock. I don't know why. I just feel like, you see all the greats like Mariano Rivera. I mean, Craig Kimbrell with the Braves had a really good one. God, who else? Mark Melanson had, I think, Thunderstruck in San Diego this year.
Yeah.
So I mean, I feel like rock's the wave for pitching songs. So I feel like you got to go with one that no one's really heard of. I'm gonna say "Stranglehold" by Ted Nugent. Like the opening to that. Just give it a try.
Alright.
Trust me,
All right, I will for sure.
or at least give it a listen and just make a decision. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Obviously.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Early
listen.
20 Rage or Uzi. Just put it on there and just make everyone fear you when you walk out.
Yeah,
Just have Uzi screaming.
for
That would
sure.
be crazy.
Do you listen to Playboy Cardi at all?
I do.
Do God, what is it? Metamorphosis. Just
Oh,
freak
no,
everyone out.
No. Oh, dude, that would
Just
be
freak
scary.
everyone out.
No. I would actually not want to go against you.
That would freak me out a little bit if I didn't know who Playboy Cardi was. I'd just be like, "What in the world? Like, what is
That would be
this?"
crazy.
I mean, I remember for senior night at North every year they would they didn't do it my senior year because we had COVID. So
Mhm.
they would take the seniors and like the players, like the underclassmen would pick walk-up songs, and it'd always be funny walk-up songs. So I remember someone had like a Hispanic walk-up song, and it was just like this like ginger guy. It was kind of funny. Let me see if I saw the playlist. I gotta see. Where's the senior night? There it is. We had someone do Lip Gloss by Lil Mama. She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy by Kenny Chesney. Someone did Waka Waka. We had What Makes You Beautiful by One Direction. Honestly, you gotta try like for like a game where it's like an opponent that's like kind of inferior, just tell like
Yeah.
whoever your announcer is like, hey, just play something funny for me like this and just let him
Yeah.
have the reins. I think that would be even more intimidating than like what were we just saying, like a rock song or Metamorphosis.
Mhm.
Like pitchers walking
Some
out
baby
to
song, like Baby Shark or something.
or Baby by Justin Bieber, honestly.
Oh, dude, that would be.
Just imagine
That make me.
seeing
That would just
Dylan
make me mad.
Lesko.
Honestly,
Imagine
You don't know,
seeing
'cause-
Dylan Lesko walk out to Baby by Justin Bieber. Like you'd be like, what's going on? I thought this guy was gonna have something like scary, and then it's all in their head.
Yeah.
yeah, you never know. You never know. That could work.
That's just a me thing though. I mean, it probably wouldn't work for me. So I mean, because I don't
It would
throw
work on
97
me.
miles an hour, but
Yeah.
I feel like if I did, I mean, you never know. God, where were we on the questions? I forgot. I found it.
The dinner.
If you could have dinner with anyone dead or alive, who would it be? This is our first time using this question. I just thought of it from like
I
a
love it.
class. Because I don't even have an answer for it. We might as well just all go around on this one.
I do easy.
Yeah, Uzi would definitely be cool. Honestly, wow. That's tough. Anyone dead or alive? Yeah, I mean, I'll probably Uzi. Just how much I listen to him all the time, I'd have to go with Uzi.
That'd be pretty cool. Chris, you said Uzi too, right? I couldn't really hear it well.
No, I'm going Kanye, and then dead.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Guaranteed going.
Yeah.
God, I just had the dead one. Oh my God, I just lost it.
So Kanye for the person who's
Kobe.
alive. Oh, Kobe.
That's why.
Oh,
Kobe.
yeah.
That's why.
that's a good
why
one
I
for
said dead
dead.
and alive. I couldn't decide for two. So, I mean, for one, I had to do two.
For me, man, this is a tough one. I wrote the question and I still don't know an answer to it. God, I feel like dead would probably end up being Kobe, just because I looked up to him a lot. Hell, we'll throw Betty White in there. It's America's sweetheart.
Betty White. That is crazy.
Dude,
I like it, though.
Off topic,
She's the
before I
best.
say my live one, how did she get mad and cursed by People Magazine like a few days before she turned 100? That's just insane.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Because I remember it was like New Year's Eve. Like I was walking into like,
they're throwing her like a TV party. Like
yeah,
they had stuff planned and everything. Like, it's so crazy.
like I was really like walking into like a store with one of my friends. You might know him. He played at Buford. Do you know who Bryce Morin is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was with Bryce, and we were walking into a store to get stuff for New Year's Eve, and the kid in line in front of us is like, "Dude, Betty White just died," and we're like I overheard. I was like, "Bryce, did you hear what he said?" Like, and everyone's just like on their phone, like, "No way! Like, she can't die."
Yeah.
Like, we all thought she was
Yeah.
like, we all
Immortal.
thought she was gonna be here forever, man. It's just crazy. And alive. I just realized I had to answer the alive part. God, this is just such a tough question to answer for alive. Oh, easy. Coach O. That would be
Coach O.
fun. That
You
would be
would
so
take
fun.
Coach O. I mean, listen, that would be fun, but that's not. You and Coach O. I just did not think that would be your answer. That's crazy.
Why didn't you think Coach O would be my answer? I
I don't
love
know. I
Coach O.
guarantee would think you'd say Kirby Smart before Coach
That'd
O.
be cool
I don't
too.
know.
I've
Plus, he
met Kirby
just won
Smart
a
like 3
national
times though.
champion. Okay, yeah, I forgot. You already have met him before.
I've met him like
Oh,
3
yeah.
times. That's
Yeah,
not
never
new. Me
mind.
and him are on first name basis now. So, but no, I feel like Coach O would be so cool just because you won't understand anything,
No.
but he's just
You
gonna be
guys would
hilarious.
hilarious.
He'll buy you crawfish like he did for Joey B. You know, I feel like that's just like that's a win. That's a winning situation right there. You know.
Oh yeah.
All right, Chris. I believe you got the next question. We have a few more.
If you were going to die tomorrow, what would you pick as your last meal? That is tough,
We've
too.
never asked this one either. So
Honestly, it might be Chipotle. That's always my go-to for like a pregame when I pitch. So it might be Chipotle.
nice.
I like
Chris,
it.
Chris, what would yours be?
If I were to die,
If you
that's
knew
hard.
you were gonna die tomorrow, what would your last meal be tonight?
That's hard, bro.
I gotta think of one too, man. Holy cow.
No, that's hard. No, that's actually way too hard. I can't believe you thought about it too fast.
Yeah, that was a
Okay,
fast answer.
I'm gonna have
I
to
know.
go. I'm gonna have to go with Dylan. I'm gonna have to get. But I don't know. I'm just gonna say like a burrito or like a good burrito or quesadilla from somewhere. From somewhere. That's my go-to. That's the best.
I don't know about y'all, but I'd go to Fogo de Chao and just eat the entire restaurant.
Okay.
It's just the most expensive steaks, you know.
I didn't think that was allowed, but I was more thinking just one meal, boom. No, I'm down. No, if that's allowed, that's you.
Well,
I
it's
would've
still
done
one
that too.
meal.
Yeah.
It's one.
Oh, no,
You're
it
in the
is.
restaurant. You're just in the restaurant and you just eat the entire restaurant.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, they just bring it out to you and you just don't turn your card red. You just honestly you eat yourself to death before the Grim Reaper gets you in the morning.
No,
So
you would eat yourself to death.
yeah, that'd just be a food coma waiting to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna add one in here, even though it's not on here. Now I'm starting to forget it. What in the world?
How'd you forget it already?
I don't know, but I had a really good one a second ago that I was gonna add. I'm just gonna ask what's on the. I'm gonna ask what's on the sheet right now, and then I'll see if I can think of it again. All right, what's your biggest fear?
Ooh.
Or does Dylan Lesko not fear anything?
I've always had a fear of heights, low key. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I'll go on roller coasters though, but heights still freak me out a little bit.
Do you just like keep your like eyes up, or does that make it worse?
I don't know. I guess it's more fear of falling than heights.
Yeah, like if the plane just stopped midair and just started plummeting.
Dude, don't even start talking about planes, bro. Dude, planes are the worst.
But I
Planes
can
are
go
my
on a
biggest
plane,
fear,
so like
I think.
I don't know.
No, I don't even
Yeah.
know why.
Like skydiving would kill you probably. Like you would just have so much like anxiety over that.
Yeah, I'd definitely be scared. But my friends are always talking about since we're all 18 now going, and I'm just always like, oh, I don't know about that one.
Whoa! I probably would pass out midair because of my fear, and then I literally would just wake up to be on the ground. That's literally what would happen. So that's the only reason I do it, just because get it over with.
You say you did it. Honestly, that's kind of why I want to do it, but at the same time, I know I'll be the guy whose parachute doesn't work. Like I'll have the guy whose first day on the job, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'll get like the guy who's like, oh, this is my first one ever. Like, oh, yeah, you don't know what you're doing. It's great.
I can't even sit at the window on the plane. I literally like. It's
I
a
love the
no-go.
window
I
seat on
got.
the plane, but I don't
I
like
gotta say
heights.
like aisle or no go. Like it's a no go for me, or like middle. But
You like
like
the aisle seat? You take
no,
the
I
middle
don't.
seat?
I just don't like the window seat because then I look outside and I'm like, it's over. I don't know. I have really bad. I'm really bad on planes. It's really bad. I hate planes now.
You
I
would
used to
choose the
not,
middle seat over
No.
any other seat?
dude. Well,
Why?
okay, but also I've only been with like family or friends. I've never been in like a middle seat with no one that I can't just like literally just be like and just lay my head on them with no remorse. So I mean, so it didn't really matter. But
I
like,
mean,
I just can't look outside. Like landing a plane and taking off, you literally might hear me scream. I'm so serious too. So serious. Someone has a video of me screaming. I'm serious. I don't have to find it. I'll find it and send it to you, Jaden. But no, I hate planes now.
no, I mean, for me, like I've flown twice and it was to New York and back from New York, and that's it. But on the way there, I like sat with my dad, and then on the way back, something happened with our tickets, and I was separated from my family. Like all three of them were behind me, and I was in front of them with like some old dude and some old lady right next to me, and I was just kind of like, just right
Okay, but
there.
you're also huge too. Like keep in mind, my small self in the middle of the seat, it literally doesn't take up any much. So like I can literally just like I have no problem with plane seats, man. I just
Yeah,
hate planes. I
got
ain't
you.
going on one.
That
I
reminds
will go
me.
on a 24-hour trip before going on a plane. Think about that. Car
Jeez.
ride.
No way.
Oh, I couldn't do that.
No.
Oh, I could. I would
No, but
have to.
Chris, you reminded me of when I was at the national championship this year. My dad and I were kind of sitting up at the top, and we were in the Bama section. We didn't know we were in the Bama section, and I'm getting up there, and I see this kind of bigger guy. I'm like, oh, hey, big guy, what's up? Like, and then I'm like, we're getting close to him. I'm like, I really hope I'm not supposed to sit next to this guy. Who gets the row? That's our row. All right, maybe I have to go buy him. I'm in between my dad, who's also like 6'4", 6'5", and right next to me is a 300-pound guy, and I'm just like this in my seat for the entire
Yeah.
game. And
Well,
not
at
to
least you
mention he's a
won.
Bama fan, so he's just screaming out everything. He's like just no remorse. But yeah, it was bad. It was not good. But I feel like everyone has that fear of heights because when I was at the
Yeah.
game, and I looked up to see like something hanging from the rafters, I was just like looked right back down, like nope, 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 because we were kind of up there, like
Mhm.
like just walk. I don't know why. I just feel like seeing how high things are is just really freaky.
Yeah, for sure.
Chris, what's your worst fear?
Planes. I'm
Oh, you
telling
already
you.
that it was just
Like
planes.
planes slash heights. I'm like Dylan. Like I can ride roller coasters and stuff. Like it's kind of weird. Like I'll go
Yeah.
on Goliath and stuff. But like you know those rides that literally just like take you up and then
And then
just
he
drop
falls.
you.
Yeah.
If I
Oh,
ever did one of those, I'd actually die. Like and there's no like I'd actually die.
oh.
There's like I would just die.
My ex made me
Oh
do
my
that
god.
at Six Flags with her, and I thought I was about to like throw up like
Yeah.
while on the ride. I was just like,
I would faint. I would
I
literally
looked
faint.
like I was just looking like this the entire time, just holding on. And she's like, oh, just it's fun. It's fun. I'm like, no, this is not fun. This is torture.
That is not fun. That should not be a ride. Like I don't understand how that
It
should be
should
a
be
ride.
illegal.
Like,
It should honestly be
like
illegal.
it doesn't even make sense.
No, but
God, man.
honestly, mine's even though it's like the most irrational fear ever is sharks.
That's
I'll
fair.
never see a shark in my life ever.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Or hold
You
on.
just jinxed yourself now. Okay. I was like, you're gonna see a shark somehow. You're gonna go to the aquarium and that thing gonna come out somehow, some way. That would be crazy. I'm telling
Sharknado is
you.
gonna happen.
Dude, that would be so bad. Oh man.
I feel like it's irrational, but I feel like it's also valid. You got a favorite movie, favorite TV show? What you been watching lately?
I think Transformers is one of my favorite all time. Just
Megan
like the
Fox.
original.
Megan Fox, baby.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
definitely crush.
Okay.
And then this past like fall off season, I watched the Harry Potter movies, and I really loved them. Not gonna lie.
Did you ever read
Oh,
the
yeah.
books or no?
No, not really.
I didn't either. I'd never seen the movies. And I have friends who are like, you got to watch it. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, you got to
Listen,
watch with
listen to
me.
me. This is the one thing about Harry Potter. If you ask any person, they will even if you've never read the books, they will literally tell you the movies are amazing. That's it. There's like you can ask everyone. There's no like everyone says they're good. So
Really?
I'm just telling you that. It's time for you. It's time. It's
For
a great
sure.
watch.
You a big Marvel guy or no?
Yeah, I am.
Did you see the new Spider-Man yet?
I have.
What'd you think?
I think it was great. It definitely passed all my expectations. It was like the perfect movie.
I think
Yeah.
so too. Did you see it opening weekend or no?
It might have been the second weekend. I don't think it was opening weekend.
Did you have like a crazy crowd still or no?
No, it really wasn't too crazy.
Because Chris and I went and saw it with some friends, and we like saw it like the day it came out. We bought tickets like a month in advance for
Screaming.
like we were not gonna get this thing spoiled for us.
Yeah.
And like our
Yeah.
theater was loud, like not the entire time, but like when Andrew
No.
Garfield came in,
Yeah.
dude,
It
our
got
theater
loud.
erupted.
It got
Like-
loud. Like
Ours was not like
it's
that.
like
Really?
it's just like it wasn't even like you at the movies anymore. People were standing up, running, jumping. Dude, no. Justin, one of our friends, one of our guys part of Box said, he was saying that people were just running and jumping over the chairs and just going crazy. So I
I saw a
mean,
video on TikTok when Andrew came in. Some guy did a backflip.
Really.
I was
middle
about to
of-
say that
just-
next, dude. That was the craziest. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
No, but I process things a little slower. So when like that portal opened, everyone started going like, oh, and then our buddy Max was sitting next to me. He's like tapping me like this. He's just like, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like,
I
it's
was
just Tom
losing it.
Holland. Like I thought it was just Tom Holland like hiding in the alley. And then he
Yeah,
got closer,
bro.
and I saw the eyes, and I was like, oh,
I knew
okay,
it
it's Andrew
immediately.
Garfield.
Yeah.
I mean,
Good.
they just rounded it out so well. I feel like Andrew got his redemption because of how
Mhm.
bad his movies were.
No,
Yeah.
there was no redemption. He was always good. Sony
No,
sucked.
he was
They
good.
robbed him.
Andrew was good.
Yeah. Okay,
His
Sony
movies
robbed him.
sucked.
Yeah. I agree.
I agree. Okay, yeah.
I mean, I hope they make another Andrew Garfield movie
No,
just so he can get his redemption.
It's not if. They are.
They
They
are.
better.
No, they are now. No, it's not even an if anymore. It's like they are. There's
Is
no
it-
Toby though. I guarantee you, there's no Toby, but he'll be in like he's gonna be in movies for sure. Like if
Mhm.
he might come in another Spider-Man for sure. But I know for sure that Sony wants or they're gonna do a Venom 3 and he's gonna be in it. That's what people have been saying.
I've heard
But
that.
I don't know.
I've heard
I
that
don't know.
rumor. I mean, Toby,
It could be either way.
seeing Toby so old was so weird to me. Just like
That's what
they
I'm
didn't
saying. That's why
DH
I
him at all.
That's why I think he needs to. That's why I think he needs to just come in and out like whenever Marvel wants him, not to do another movie. I wanted another movie until I saw the movie and I was like, wait a second, this guy
He is too old. He is too
Yeah,
old to
I
be
was
doing
like-
this. This isn't Spider-Man. This is Spider-Dad right now. Like
yeah, like I was like, wow,
this guy's probably
That
a
was-
father of 3 now. Like, let's be real.
yeah,
here.
no, just crazy.
I can't remember if you said any shows that you've been watching. Have you been watching any shows or no?
Now that baseball's kind of started up, not really. Haven't had too much time.
What about like the off season though?
I mean, yeah, I watched a couple. I mean, the off season I watched like the Harry Potter movies. The shows I think I watched like all of like Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
Nice.
Good.
Nice.
Have y'all ever seen Lucifer on Netflix?
I always see
No,
it on my recommended.
keep
I just never
seeing it.
watch it. I don't know
It-
why.
It's pretty good. I liked watching it. I enjoyed it.
Nice.
I've been. It looks good, so I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna have to click play now. If I see it again, I'm gonna click play this time.
Sounds
I,
good.
s- I started Peaky Blinders like 3 months ago, and I just started working
Mhm.
at the same time of going to college, and
Yeah.
I'm just like I haven't had time to watch it at all, so I've kind of forgotten about it. So I'll probably have to restart it. But 5 episodes in, it's pretty good. If you needed a show
Yeah.
to watch ever, But
A couple watching, they liked it.
it's really good. It's one of those things like you can't like a lot of shows you can like kind of like be on your phone and kind of just like half pay attention. Like
Mhm.
Peaky Blinders, you cannot be on your phone. You have to pay attention.
Yeah.
My parents watch Yellowstone. I kind of want to start watching it. I don't know what to use to watch it.
My parents watched it as well.
Chris, did yours watch it or no?
Yeah, I don't even know my parents watch. I was walking in my dad's sleep and he's watching that Dateline with the murders all the time. And
Yeah.
like
Oh,
all
like-
the cold cases. Yeah, no, like yeah.
Like the murder
that's
mysteries?
yeah, that's like and then my mom just watches like every Netflix movie possible. Like if it comes out, she'll watch it. It doesn't even matter. So
It doesn't matter what it is.
oh yeah, no, literally. She was watching like some literally like Nigerian language movie yesterday. But then the other day she was literally watching Money Heist. So like I'm telling you, she's just
I did watch
all
Money
over the
Heist.
place.
Was it good?
Oh, yeah, Money. I'm 2 seasons in, and it's pretty good. I like it.
Dylan, did you finish it?
Yeah, I finished it. I really enjoyed it.
Ooh. Okay, okay.
Nice.
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure I'm pushing through for a good reason. So
Yeah.
Stranger Things is always a favorite of mine. I keep forgetting it exists because they haven't dropped a season since I was a senior in high school. It's been that long, you know?
Yeah.
oh
Like-
my god, forgot
Like I
about
didn't
that
have
show.
facial hair when the last time they dropped a season. It's been that long. Do you watch Stranger Things or no?
No, I never really got into it too much.
You're missing out, man. You're missing out.
No,
It's
let
some good
it
stuff.
build up. No, let it build up. Wait till the new season. Then time. Then it's time.
All right.
Watch all 4,
When is the new season coming out? Do you know, Chris?
dude. Once again, it probably won't come for like 2 more years. Like
Oh my
they don't
God.
care. They don't care.
I think they know that everyone's gonna like just watch it no matter what because of how it ended in season 3 with like a cliffhanger. I can say that it's no big deal if I say that. It's not a spoiler.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna say what happens, obviously, but like everyone's been waiting 2 years to find out what happens. Like I feel like it's just gonna be awesome. I'm not gonna go into any detail, obviously, but yeah. But I've been watching a lot of Cobra Kai too. Cobra Kai is really good. The acting is really corny, but I don't know if y'all have watched it or not, but I mean the acting is
Right.
very corny, but it's a really good story. I just wish they could
Yeah.
fix the acting part of it because it's just like I can't take it seriously. Like it's your stereotypical Netflix acting, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Believe we have one more question. You kind of answered it, so I'm gonna ask for you to say, I guess, a runner-up for this. Who's your celebrity crush besides Megan Fox? Because you already said it.
My other one, I guess, would be Selena Gomez when I was little, like Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh baby,
Oh man.
oh
was
baby,
Definitely one when I was little, for sure.
that's respectable. I think
Jaden, who for you, huh?
that was definitely one for me when I was little. I'm trying to think of who the other one was. It's like
I
it's
already
like
know
slipping
mine.
my mind.
I already
Who
know
was it?
mine.
Victoria Justice and Victorious was.
Oh, yeah.
She took the cake for me when I was like 10. I was like, I would do anything for Victoria Justice. Like, whatever you ask me to do, I'll do it. My celebrity crush right now, I feel like it changes every so often, just based on like stuff that comes out.
Wow.
Chris, do you want to go first so I can think of mine, or no? Or do you want me to go?
Right now, my celebrity crush is Doja Cat. There's no doubt in my mind. There's no doubt in my
She's a
mind.
sleeper.
It's her or I guess I'll just go with my always Kendall and Kylie Jenner. I mean, you know, those are my 2 favorites. But
Yeah.
my in the past, I'm gonna go with you already said Selena Gomez. Oh, Ariana Grande. What are we doing?
Oh,
Let's
forgot
get
about
right.
her.
True.
Oh, but you said Victoria, so that's the only reason I thought about it. So
Yeah.
you got my mind right. So
For now, I said it a year ago, and I think I'm gonna say it again. Elizabeth Olsen, she plays Scarlet Witch in all the Marvel movies. That's
Yeah.
my kryptonite. Period. That's my kryptonite. Like,
this man's gonna be at Doctor Strange's first day just for her. It's gonna be
oh yeah,
hilarious.
I might see it 3 times, honestly. But
Oh my god.
like gingers aren't my type, you know. Sorry to any gingers out there. It's just I'm a blondes and brunettes guy. But I saw Elizabeth Olsen in I think it was Age of Ultron, and I was like, that's an exception. That's an exception right there. And I just kept on seeing her. She kept on getting redder hair, and I'm like, that's an exception right there. That's it, you know. So yeah, I mean, that's about it for the interview. Is there any final closing remarks that you want to say to, I mean, your family, your teammates, Dylan Lesko fan club, anything like that?
I guess I could just say all the support, really everyone has ever given me. It's much appreciated, and just not gonna let y'all down.
I like it. I like it. Well, Dylan, thanks again for taking time out of your busy schedule to come on our podcast. It means so much. I know you got the baseball season coming up. We'll try to swing by a game or two. Whenever you're pitching, just let us know.
Yeah.
You know, we'd love to come watch you play. We wish you luck. We hope you get that ring. And thanks again. Peace.
Thank you.
Peace.
Hold on.